Accelerator, a film about real time, promoting digital independence.
Everybody can pull off a stunt like that within their domain and within their limits of their own creativity, which is attainable. And attainability is something that we all have. We all know somebody that can help us get to another level. You have to have the guts to ask. One of the things the reason we got into visuals, video, graphics, pictures, and all that stuff is because we quickly figured out that people only believe what they see and hear.
Yeah, that's the secret. You can't stop war, you can't stop anything, you just have to focus on something else. And my something else, cool shit.
Cool shit.
Cool shit. Gadgets, trips to the moon, cool shit. I wanna be dazzling people constantly with what I can build.
She's really good at getting cool shit to the place of real, and so I get to develop cool shit.
Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Momo from TheMomoZone, and I'm here with Rebecca and Ian, and we are at the Kodak Theater, and we're going to go to the YouTube Gallery. What do you think, girl?
Let's do it.
LA. Where did Ian go? Really? I was talking about... Holy shit, dude! What's up, people? You guys some YouTubers?
Yeah, man.
All right, man. Momo, how you doing, man?
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. All right, nice to meet you.
Karen.
Momo.
Me too.
Yeah. Oh, wow, well, this is wild, man. Well, we've traveled all the way down from Canada to hang out with you guys and trip out. And I'm making a documentary on tripping out with people. That is great, man, because, you know, when you got a dream, you got to go to the end of it. You know, if you have the power of video, because you blog, you guys know how to make videos, it's all about presentation. Everything's about aesthetic. I just came all the way down from Montreal to meet some people. I want to talk to you for a second, if you can give me a second.
I would love it. If I don't get out of this limo, it's Momo killed me. All right. Okay.
No, we're just waiting here. It's awkward. You know Ian here?
You know I know Ian. Hey, what's up, man? What are you doing in here?
I mean, you know what my slogan is? Investing in humanity. And breaking your own speed limits. You understand?
Hey, look, I'm into that. It's just you don't ever meet too many people that are really, truly into that.
Well, listen, you know what?
And the problem is you mess with a guy like me, and like I'm gonna push you all the way to the brink because like I don't put up with bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
so if you're the real deal, that's amazing. But if not, you know, you're gonna get exposed because I'm Renetto, and that's what I do.
I'm one of these kind of visionary guys. I'm self-made. What happens is anything I think, I manifest. Not within 2 years, within the next 20 minutes.
Well, that's faster than I can do, but look, you've seen my video, how to become self-unemployed? I made a video and I walk around my house and I tell everybody, you know, anyway, the point is I mean, that's what I do. I live, you know, the quote says, you know, well, anyway, I live the life that I imagine.
Which is beautiful.
You just do it, and not very many people have the confidence, not very many people have the talent, not people have the multiple skill sets that it takes.
Kids is one of the big issues here.
Big issue.
Big issue, okay? Because
serious issue.
The internet, as cool
it's
as
hard
it
to
is,
take his guy seriously with your hair like that, though.
Are you serious?
No. Just joking.
As you can see, I'm a non-sarcastic person.
I know. I
just move on.
Totally
I'm totally serious about everything I do.
I'm a retard.
All I care about is people being self-reliant.
I agree with
There's
that.
a lot of people
and you're going to try to empower other people to do, in a sense, what you've been able to do on your own.
Accelerator. Completely understand. That's why it's called the Accelerator Tour.
We used to be in music, and it almost killed us. And this is what I was trying to tell you before when you were asking us whether we were for real. And you know, it was either like music or death, basically. You know, when you have that dream. And thank God, Momo woke up.
I'm buying into this, by the way. I'm kind of halfway there with you guys.
No, dude, listen.
And one day, and Momo, as he said before, was working for Ubisoft, as you know, to try and do some sideline thing. And you know, we completely crashed, and we said, okay, what do we do? And after music, it's like, you can die, really.
I woke up one day and I looked at her and I said, guess what? You're becoming a photographer.
You credit this to
this whole way of thinking.
To a philosophy.
A philosophy, a way of
And you want to teach that philosophy and give it and empower other people to, in a sense.
So they can pass it on to other people.
Right.
Right, so it becomes viral in a positive sense.
I like that.
You know, and
how are you going to do that?
Well, by setting examples. First of all, by setting major examples.
Mathematics.
My whole goal for him is to focus him.
Yeah, he's like into spaceships, flying around. And I think he does too much drugs too. Are you guys into like? Come on, I'm not trying to be mean, but I mean, you got to clear your mind to clear your mind. You know what I'm saying?
You've had this conversation with him before like this?
Never.
Okay, see, well, one of these things that I'm going to be talking to him about is this silent thing.
I don't know if he's serious. I don't know what he's doing.
He is.
No, he's totally serious.
He's using.
He's speaking to me.
He's using his sign language consciously. You know how people speak with.
Well, I don't know if he takes drugs or not. I have no idea. Maybe he doesn't.
I smoke weed.
No, I'm being serious. I have no idea if you do drugs or not.
Yeah, weed, dude.
But this is a very serious issue with me. I see how it gets a hold of people and how you can take something that's kind of fun or maybe liberating or wow, this opened my mind, and I see how people are destroyed by it. And you talk about the youth of America, you know, kids that are, you know, that are doing something positive with their lives. You know, if they're not careful, they can get into some really bad crap. And so when you say you're going to help him focus, I think you got to clear your mind, man. You got to.
Well, that's my
you got to get pure, dude.
That's my whole point.
You cannot be successful in life. Ask anyone who's ever been really successful, and even if it, I mean, at some point in time, you got to put that stuff down, and you got to take your mind and focus it, because that stuff will get you kind of crazy.
Exactly.
I think.
Define successful.
Being who you want to be, and doing what you want to do. And if you want to change the world, you're going to have to connect with people. And to connect with people, you're going to have to be sane. Now, if you don't want to do that, then forget about it. But you are such a passionate guy. And I see your videos. And even when you get crazy and you're acting kind of kooky, I know, and everybody knows this, everybody that I talk to that says, hey, you know, Ian, I talked to a guy on the phone last night. True story, calls me because of this revolution thing that I'm doing. And I'm kind of throwing the word around liberally. This guy calls me from Wyoming. He said he'd never posted a video. He barely leaves comments. And he's like, you guys, he said, you, Ian Crossland, I subscribe to you. I know everything about your lives. And I will do anything that I can to help you with what you're doing. Because I believe the community of YouTube is the only sustainable part of YouTube.
Wow.
It's the only thing that matters about YouTube. All the videos they have up there that can be on any, but the community. And he goes, and when he mentioned you, he had to apologize to me. Now he didn't have to, but he said to me, he goes, well, you know, Ian, I mean, I subscribe to him, but the guy's nuts. He's crazy, but I can't stop watching him. And I said, look, I watch him too. I'm subscribed to him too. I said, I met him once, and he's a really nice guy, but I get the sense that he's a little out there. But people are really drawn to you. They're drawn to your passion. They're drawn for your intensity for life. They're drawn to your intensity for honesty, right? And I believe that whatever it is there's something between you and connecting with them. So when I see you, I see a guy who's passionate, who really wants to make a difference, who really wants to get real. And all I was saying about the drug thing, okay, is to connect with people. And to get that real with people, sometimes you personally have to sacrifice, and you gotta get clear-headed to do it. That's all. So you asked me, what is success? I don't know what success is for you, but from my standpoint, I look at you, success for you would be having a life full of purpose, and a life full of a boundless curiosity, and going after that. And I see, from my point of view, I see the fog between you and success. You and that goal is your medicate. You're self-medicating.
Very interesting what he's saying, and how this all connects, okay, is that I believe that when somebody can't get it together, that's where the power of what we do comes in. I provide, shall I say, a resculpturing of what that person is because of everything I've learned through music.
Like a life coach.
Exactly. But here's how you do it. For instance, I've taken a lot of kids who wish they were musicians.
Yeah.
They don't got the posture, they don't got the groove, they don't, you know,
they don't have the hair.
They don't
have
the
keep
hair.
Going back to hair. The hair's great. You know that hair's great.
They look frail,
Right.
you know what I mean? So what I do is I stick them in a room, and as they're playing, I walk around them and I yell at them. And I say,
boot camp.
I say, put more energy into it. Stop smiling. Look meaner. Bend down and crunch down, give me that shit. So once I pump them up, I film them. Then I do what I do. I chop. Make a music video for them. 20 minutes. Then I show them that.
Because you show them what they could be.
Now they look at this shit.
And they go, I could be this.
They say, wait a minute, this looks amazing. Now they feel better. Now, boom, next level. That's what we do with pictures
like
too.
that. I like
Everybody who takes pictures
That's powerful.
of cries. You
That's a
understand?
powerful philosophy, even.
Dude, it is a powerful
Of editing
philosophy.
someone's life.
That's what I do.
And saying, like, it'd be like meeting someone and they go, hey, I got a pretty rough life or whatever. And you go, well, let's think about it. And then you just took out some parts and pieces and said, you've got a beautiful life. Look at this. Look at the photo album of your life. Just like you can take a vacation, you got 300 pictures. You take about 8 or 10, you put some music behind it, and you're like, did we really have that much fun? You know, that you can take it any way you want. I love that. That's a nice,
really cool
strong
the way
concept.
You synthesize stuff and then you bring it down to like a denominator.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
So now that you understand what
I
I'm
do.
talking
I'm
about,
getting it
that's
now.
where
Now I
you're-
feel like an ass.
I had no idea I
James.
was going to meet you here. The second I saw you, I knew who you were.
Okay.
It was like, what I would really like to do.
Yeah, how can I help?
This is it. Like, look, first of all, I want to pass some messages to some kids out there.
Okay.
For me, is things are possible. Do you know that they canned all the art programs, right?
Right.
No
right,
music.
Right.
No
lot
art.
of schools. Right.
None of that shit.
Right.
They have just taken one of the most beautiful things and killed discipline to the point of no return. When you take that away from kids, we're messed up.
Right.
So I want to bring back the art. You're an entrepreneur.
Yes.
You're doing your thing.
Yes.
You're a blogger.
Yes.
You started business. You invent stuff. What can you tell me for people out there to follow their dreams? What is the key? Give me some key.
I'll give you the key. 2.
Look into that camera when you're saying it.
Passion and focus. Never ever follow the money.
I love you, dude.
Follow your heart. When you, whatever it is, if it's riding a skateboard, most of the time when you do something with all your heart, first of all, you cannot be great at something and stand out in the crowd unless you're the best at it. And you can't be the best at something unless you have more passion and more focus than anybody else doing it. So chasing life and saying, man, I want to be a rock star because I'm going to get rich or whatever. You got to basically be broken to the place in life where nothing else worked, and you just say, forget it all. I'm going to follow my heart and let it lead me to my dreams. I have so many people say to me, I don't even know what it is I want to do. And I'm like, I'll bet you know what you don't want to do though. I'll bet you know that. Sometimes you have to clear your head, clear your space, unlearn what you've learned, unthink what you think, forget about expectations and premeditated resentments that you're going to have for following the wrong paths in life, for what your parents want you want to be, for what your church wanted you to be, for what your grandparents said you were going to be, and you got to find your soul. Go on a sabbatical, do whatever you got to do. But when you find that one thing in life that makes you can't stop working, you can't stop thinking about it, you're eat up with it. Don't ask yourself, how much money will this make? Ask yourself, how can I do this every day, all day long, to the best of my ability? And I promise you, somebody will come along if you don't figure it out, and they'll figure it out for you. An agent or a manager will go, you can ride the skateboard like nobody's business. I'll tell you what, put this jacket on, has the name of my company, and you can do it for a living. Somebody out there will find a way, and that's all they do in life is make money. They will find you, and they'll help you do whatever it is you're doing, because you're going to be doing it at the upper level. You're going to be doing it better than anybody. And I'd say, and focus, and focus, and focus, and focus, and focus. Find something. I'm being redundant. It's awesome. Passion. It's all about passion.
I'm listening to you speak, and I gotta tell you, I'm fucking freaking out because we sound like twins.
See, here's the thing: is you're kind of serious. I go out there and I push people's buttons, and I make people have to think. And when people have to think, see, when you're serious, so people know you're serious, and that's all there is to it, right? When you come out there and you're kind of sarcastic, or you're kind of using, when you're basically, well, choosing people to figure out what it is you're saying. When you make them go dig for the information on their own, is this guy for real or not? And when you leave them dangling, either people love you because they get it, or they hate you because you won't come out and try to preach to them. I'm in the Momo Zone, and I have been accelerated, and it didn't hurt that bad at all.